And now we're on to Resident Evil 0 Manhua Issue 5, Volume 5, Trial Edition. Don't know what was with this cover. Point these out again. Yeah, let's get straight. And then what was the featured item? Carlos Olivier. Don't know who that is. I think I know who it is. I'm not sure. Previously, Billy and Rebecca had entered the mysterious Death Castle and entered its second zone. A zone of sex and debauchery. Having inhaled the aphrodisiac fog, Billy Cohen would lose himself to his lust and assault Rebecca Chambers. You know, we're gonna get a clickbait somewhere. Billy has been celebrating for a long time, because while Billy has shot a biochemical bullet into his heart, the mutagenic toxin within his veins has been completely dissipated. This moment instead it helps him contend with desires beyond reason. Narcotic lust or reason, which side will prevail? I absolutely cannot. Billy, think you can handle this? How long has it been since you've ever even touched a woman? Rebecca suddenly went from shock to seduction to teasing Billy with her assets. The power of lust must not be ignored. This manga's weird. Weird. No one's ever been able to resist our smoke of lust. Let him do it to death, so we can be next. I won't. Come on, Billy. Fuck me. Come on, Billy. Fuck me. And it was then, but Billy refused her. How about a throw with me, Billy? You're not hard enough, but if you really want it, we'll do it my way. Now he's beating up women. Billy turned and grabbed one of the S&M girls. Through sheer power, the woman's clothes are blasted off. Of course they were. Come on then, I'll give you all a turn. But first, give me a kiss, sweetheart. What? That's not a kiss. Yeah. Worthy of a kiss of death, Billy bit into a woman's mouth and cracked apart her bones like hard candy. He bit her mouth. Ultimately ending her. No way! Kill him! Inhaling the fog had transformed this group of zombies into hypersexual beauties. Seeing how their trap had failed, the group would resort to a more direct approach. Through each bite, the pain would force Billy into regaining consciousness. So he's just biting all the mouths, is he? What a weirdo. Oh, fist. The power of a biochemical bullet reactivated within Billy's body, amplifying his strength even further than the last time. So he's gone Super Saiyan again. I'll crush you, he shouts. Meanwhile, the Death Squad would approach Buzz Castle's airspace. As expected, the copter's navigation would fail, and it soon lost direction. But through a stroke of luck, hang on, my tracker on Billy's getting a stronger signal. There's some kind of flare going over there. Yeah, because he's Super Saiyan. And that's just where the signal's coming from. It has to be them. Back in the Castle of Death, the blood of those zombies would rain down on Rebecca. After the onslaught, Billy would drain the essence of a zombie group, making it even stronger, with its stench being enough to wake Rebecca from her state. Surprise, surprise. I can feel it. Something's calling out to me. Rebecca, I think I know why this castle is so familiar to me. Her answer is just up ahead. You still up to coming with me? Having followed the clues, the Death Squad has finally uncovered the old castle. Unfortunately, it will be home to a large group of bats. Squee! Abandon the chopper now. It's a bit dramatic. The helicopter slammed into the castle, turning into a ball of fire. But such instances are not common for elite Death troopers while on mission. They're battle-hardened and capable of fear. I know you're out there, Billy. I will not fail. Are they rescuing him or killing him? I can't remember. Now we know there really is an ancient castle in the vicinity. To reclaim their target, the team will not stop. We'll never back down. Taking the same route as Billy and Rebecca had, they arrived at a medical room first. The surviving atomical zombie with an amputated limb would ambush the soldier, but didn't stand a chance, so the soldier easily obliterated it. Look, some kind of passage. Let's go then. Skid down to the other room. Jesus, this one was not as deserted as the medical room. Nothing held back for your first bloodbath. Hey, Billy. Instead, there were corpses littered everywhere. It seems like that of a pure horror and downright barbaric. Who would believe that Billy's bloody masterpiece was made from not zombies but a human being? Okay, what's this thing? After navigating through the feet, the lower body of the castle structure, they would move towards the intestines, part of the Death Castle, where they would find giant power weapons. But who could have killed them already? Oh, they're dead. On towards the stomach, they would find puddles of acidic solution and large arrows shot from the walls, already disarmed or destroyed. These traps were already destroyed. Good thing too, we may have lost some of our men to them. You know there's only 2 of you. The Death Squad would advance on and discover the nature of the connection between the levels of this castle of death. The castle's design resembled that of a human body structure. Here we should be in the throat. So the castle's brain is where the last zone is. Alright then, let's go. The brain will be where the most important thing is. Billy, who is this it you speak of? I don't know, but somehow I remember that it resides in the castle's brain. As for my part in all this, it's all about a blood feud. I wonder if it's revenge. Clatter. After several punches, Billy and his bloodied hand steps into the castle's brain to find an answer to all these mysteries. So Billy can just punch doors down now. From inside, there are surprisingly no fierce hostiles, no mechanisms, only some massive old tree roots. It's plant 42, or 43. These roots have grown strong. Looks like no one has bothered him after all this time. Is that? Oh, what the heck? This comic's just weird. Before them stood a spherical object wrapped within these tree roots. All these conflicts and deaths, each of them originated from it. Is it Dracula? What's inside that thing? Behind this shell, you'll see. From inside there was an iron coffin. I don't know where this is going to go. The coffin slowly opened. And hidden within was a gigantic beast, standing 10 feet high, with wings on its back and festered flesh. While this exemplifies its connection to the zombie creatures, it is much stronger than them. So yeah, it's Dracula. My god, it really is you, Dracula. Billy grabbed hold on the chain on its neck. Those memories came rushing back. Lisa. I remember. I wasn't a soldier at all. Just a man who was called Curse since childhood. What? Okay. Weird. But whatever. Still going Super Saiyan. This castle of death was built specifically to accommodate the Zombie King. Oh, that's a Zombie King. A monster capable of deciding the survival of the entire world. I built this castle so only I can break through its traps. Wait, Billy said that? That's right. Only you can get through. Thank you for leading us here. Who? The Death Squad arrived and proudly found their target, Billy. Billy, who had everything to do with all this, was right in front of them. Who knows if the team will do something unexpected? Fire! Rebecca! Billy moved in front of Rebecca and took the bullets in his back. No matter how strong Billy was, he exhausted a lot of energy after surging through the limits of his power. Because he's a Super Saiyan. Although the bullets could not fully penetrate his body, the pain as a result was by no means slight. But the squad's suppressive fire was intended to avoid hitting the Zombie King. Lights out, little brother. That's a headshot. Billy! Billy coughing up green stuff. The final shot to the head was enough to drop Billy. Was that blood? I don't know. What are you doing here? Who the hell are you guys? The one who shot Billy, the most inconspicuous of the Death Squad members, slowly moved forward from the shadows. Me? Let's get a better look at you. What? With the mask lifted, it revealed to be the master of Umbrella Castle, Ben Cohen. But even more surprising was the anguish in Billy's voice when he saw his face. Big brother? The revelation was enough to completely revive Billy's true memories, bringing it all back for a full recovery. Harry knew Lisa since he was a child. been brought into the family of the founders of Umbrella, and the discovery of that important thing is bizarre and totally not Resident Evil at all. The same day I found that coffin, lying upside down, the lid opened soon after. Inside was that deadly horror, lying perfectly still, bearing no malice or response of any kind. I later learned that it was a mutant ancestor of the Trevor family, Umbrella's greatest asset, the Zombie King. This does feel a bit like Dracula. Its blood would be utilized by Umbrella, acting as a progenitor for the zombie virus. Through Umbrella's wealth of power, they could suppress all kinds of incidents through money. And since the Zombie King was built differently from ordinary zombies and could not be controlled, the researchers of Umbrella would protect it. I remember this other incident that also involved the Zombie King. There was this genius viralist employed by Umbrella. One of his inventions was of extreme terror. It was a monstrous biological chemical weapon formula. This formula was thousands of times more deadly than any viral agent in history. And the key to Umbrella's weapon was a pure sample of the Zombie King's blood. However, the upper echelons of Umbrella were surprisingly kind, and would not want to produce a weapon like that, and thus the research program simply disappeared. These past events about Umbrella and the Trevor family, it was after I was part of the inheritance, sometimes later, that my adopted mother told me about this biochemical weapon, where it was unanimous that it must never come to fruition. The best way to ensure this was to hide the Zombie King's blood, a vital component needed in the program. At the time, I knew of a death squad's existence, and thus a castle of death was designed with a vicinity with different sections representing its organs, and a number of monstrous sentries flown in for extra defense. After many years, the castle was finally completed, and the Zombie King laid at the end of the structure, surrounded by plants. Lisa, this old man can spend his remaining days here in peace. Promise me, Billy, you will never let Umbrella's wisdom be used to endanger the world. This pendant will be proof of that promise, as a ward to protect it from harm for as long as I live. And you forgot all this? But the appearance of one man would change everything. My older brother Ben, we were alike in so many ways, but when he got older, he turned to the drugs trade in the Colombian underworld. He would come across an article about a rumored zombie disease, and saw that I inherited Umbrella. He later led his men all the way to the castle to seize our fortune. I hate that I cared about him, but I took in this man with a human face and a beast's heart. God knows where he found the dead file on that virus program, seeing how it disappeared for years. To him, the virus's potential was 100 times more attractive than Umbrella's entire capital. He's greedy. What happened next? The Trevor matriarch and 4 of our servants were Ben's first victims. He then used Lisa to try and force me where the Zombie King was hidden. Let her go, Ben. Just tell me what I want, or you will regret it. Fine then. Oh, they injected her and made her weird. Yeah. I knew it even if I did tell him where the Zombie King was. He wouldn't let us go. How can he watch Lisa suffer? There's wars in the game or not? Whatever. But that beast didn't stop there. He tried forcing my memories out of me, but everything that happened to Lisa messed with my head. Ben couldn't get what he needed from my head, so he came up with something even more cunning. Like chemically induced false memories. Of my mother being gang raped, being assigned to look for evidence on Umbrella. It was all a fake, with only one purpose. To lead them straight to the Zombie King. Incomplete. Experiment incomplete. Well, looks like your memory has been fully restored, Billy. You were clever to hide the Zombie King in this fortress of death. No wonder I couldn't find it. But it was fate that brought you back here, and now you've outlasted usefulness. Extract a sample from a precious creature. Yes, sir. Having replicated the incomplete biochemical formula. If a Zombie King blood is fully utilized with the mix, a true biochemical crisis may be revealed. and plunged mankind into the flashpoint of annihilation. Whoosh! Got it! With his thumbs up. Like hell. Punch! Or whack. No way the world will fall into the hands of demons like you. No, we got it. Kill him. Before the soldiers could open fire, the wall behind them suddenly bulged. A pair of giant pincers smashed through the wall. The Death Trooper turned around, quickly, but not quick enough. It's Scorpion again. Revealing the Stinger bioweapon from earlier on the train. A surprise attack of everything in sight. Still there, Tom? Tom? What was the motive for this giant scorpion to suddenly appear? Was it merely on the hunt? The answer lies with a man hooked by the Stinger's massive tail. Tom, you're still alive. I'm quite dead, Billy, just like those things on the train. But that's not going to stop me from using this giant scorpion to rescue you. Oh, bro loves you. The Stinger's giant pincers went straight for Ben, with killing intent. A person who has become a zombie shouldn't have such thoughts. So why would Tom want to protect Billy? And what will be the outcome between Ben and the Stinger? Will the world-destroying virus be completed in the end? All these and more will be revealed in the final issue of Biohazard Zero /video. Boom boom boom.